Can you still hear me? Hey ladies and gentlemen, how you doing tonight? Welcome to my Thursday pre-footy Thursday night stream, whatever you want to call it. Tonight I'm not going to be live streaming the Parramatta Eels versus Storm game as much as I'd want to. My lovely fiance Angela had surgery last night and is still recovering, and yeah, she's just making camp down in the lounge room, just kind of, you know, getting into recovery mode, you know, just laying there, just, you know, feeling a little bit good. I can see myself in the mirror here. That's fantastic. Good camera angles there, that fat guy. Tonight, I have got a very special guest with me. You may know him as Ryan. He is from The Pop Culturist, and he does The Young and the Restless. We're going to cross over to you now, Ryan. Ryan, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
How you doing, my man? Good seeing you.
I'm good, man. How y'all doing?
Good, good, good. I'm hoping that you can all see and hear him. Can you please confirm in the chat whether you can see and hear him?
So I'll drop myself down a smidge. I can see that my head's chopped off a bit, but that should have fixed it.
Oh, I'll fix you, my man. I'll fix you. We literally got this set up like seconds before the live stream.
Yeah, so we had some Skype issues, and then I had to go run and do some dad things, and we would cut it down to the actual wire.
Yeah, like I was like, man, get back to your computer. We need to do this. We need to start. I think you're out of sync a little bit on my end, but I'm not sure whether you're in sync on the other end. So who cares? Who cares? We're doing it live, people, as Jerd would say. So how is everybody tonight? We are looking at the chat. I don't have the chat on the screen this time because we couldn't fit my fat head and Ryan's not so fat head on the screen at the same time. We have Reptile Matty in the house. How you doing, man? The Manshake Craft Beer Guy. How you doing? Hamish Coy and Andrew Morn. Andrew Morn calling me the not so fat guy. Matt, I am good. I am good. How is everybody out there in YouTube land?
Well, that is something you have to consider, though, Ash, because as you sort of head into like the thinner sizes, because like, you know, for the longest time, even like the character name that I've given myself for a lot of things is Big Daddy Betson, but it has to be not so Big Daddy Betson now, and you have to be not so fat guy.
Yeah, like I have been looking into that because I did do a bit of a live stream with like another guy. He's a YouTuber by the name of Dean Niman, and he does like a lot of like mobile apps.
Oh, is that the guy that does a lot of like YouTube tips and stuff?
Yeah, Dean Niman and his brother Nick Niman. They're the Nimans, and
I know Nick. Yeah, I watch Nick stuff.
Yeah. So I'm part of the membership program, much like the Fat Guy Army on my channel, of which you are now a great member. So thank you so much. Welcome.
It's worth every cent.
Mm-hmm. So I joined in on one of his live streams, it was members only live chat, and the first thing he said to me is that, wait a minute, you're not fat. And then everyone was just, you know, giving me that compliment, and now I'm just sort of like, am I at that point where people don't see me as a fat guy anymore when I'm out doing the shopping or anything like that? Which could be a good thing. But I did kind of make this channel with that fat guy in mind because it's so easy to change to that fit guy. But I wouldn't change the channel name. It'll still be that fat guy, but I might change the logo or something like that. But
I do like Dale's approach here in the chat. You could be the artist formerly known as that fat guy.
Yes, yes, fantastic. Yeah, I was thinking of having the logo kind of pop down as it does now. That fat guy, and then suddenly just had the A just drop off, and then like the I just kind of float into it, and the silhouette change to a thin guy. But I'm not ready to do that yet because I'm still a fat guy at heart.
Yeah. Do you think that'll be something when you hit the double dig? You think that'll be like that's that moment in time where that transition will happen?
I don't know, my man. I don't know. Like I'm starting to feel good about myself, but then there's like times that like I'm sitting there and I see my fat rolls kind of hang over my legs. I'm just like, I'm not quite there yet.
I had a similar thing today. I was sitting at work and I had my legs kind of like propped on a stool. I'm like, my legs look really thin today. Okay, so I'm not in the clothes that I wore today. I'm in my chill clothes. But like I wore like my thin outfit today, the shirt and pants that make me feel thin.
Wow.
And so today was a good day.
Simon McKay in the house. Welcome, my man. I love those thin clothes. I haven't bought any new clothes. And I'm starting to get to the point where I've run out of like pants and shorts like that actually like fit me really well. So I want to keep going until I get to like closer to like the 100 mark before I go out and buy new clothes and that. But I think that like out of sheer determination and will, I forced myself into a 36 denim shorts, like 36-inch denim shorts.
Yep.
But I think that they're now more of a 38 after, like me progressively gaining and losing. I've had them for years, so I think it's like a bit of stretching going on there.
See, what I cheated. So I went and got to where I work in the little courtyard thingy where I work in Geelong. There's a seamstress. So I was like, hi, hem these pants. So I just kind of like, they still say the same size they were, but they're all resized. So I actually really don't know what size I am anymore.
Yeah, you told me you threw away all your fat clothes, and I thought that was
I dumped all my fat clothes. But I'm kind of liking this, though, because the day that I then, when I've hit my pretty for packs or whatever at the end of the year, and I do decide to go to the shops and be like, I don't know what size pants I am anymore, and then it's an awesome result.
Yeah, well, look, I really want to like until I blow up my ego. Well, my expectation. Like I have an expectation where I am. Like when you look in the mirror and you see the Homer Simpson doing the peck dance, like da 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 da. I got that going on at the moment, and I'm thinking if I walk into a clothing shop and I'm still like a 3XL, I'm just gonna like jump off the nearest railing and just see what happens. But I got a Simply Daniel in the house. How you doing, man? Good seeing you. It's the first live stream I've seen you. Me have problems. I can't wear me pants. It's slide. Yeah.
I'll admit because I wear a lot of obviously printed tees and stuff just because it's easy and it's work. So I have a bunch of wrestling shirts. I'm a massive wrestling mark, and they're all they're American 3XL. So they were large they were larger than I needed to be when I was large, right? So I went and ordered some more because they were on clearance, and I was like, oh shit, because I bought the only size that I could, which was XLs. I'm like, I've got that covered, right? I've got that covered. And it wasn't until this afternoon I went, I should probably measure myself and see that I'm like, all right, well, it's this amount of inches across. And I go, oh, no, that's cool. I was really worried. And it's one of those situations I've measured with room. I'm like, yes.
Man, I love that feeling.
I still can't believe you haven't bought any new clothes because those shirts, they're unwearably large now.
Yeah, they're a bit
so I don't know how you're doing it.
Oh, well, I work from home, my man. Like I got very little need to go out and wear actual decent clothes. I saw that Andrew Morgan came up as once were fart guy as once we were warriors. I reckon that fart guy would be pretty apt. Little story, and I shared it on Jerd's Twitch last night. If anyone was in Jerdman's Twitch, but so. Angela had surgery, right? So she had some sinus surgery and a bilateral fest, septal reconstruction, that kind of stuff. And it's like she had to go full under. And at the present moment, due to COVID restrictions, I can't go to the hospital with her. Like I can't go inside and hold her hand and just say it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. And watch her go to sleep. I can't do that, right? So. I had to rely on an online tracking system, kind of like what you get when you're tracking a postage item. It's like it tells you, oh, she's in surgery. Okay, good to know, and like
then
refresh.
Suddenly, she's in like paramedic. You're like, what the hell?
Yeah,
it's on. expect her between the hours of like 12 and 4 tomorrow. Like, this is getting weird.
Why did you pop over there? I'm just going to have to move you back. Stupid Skype. So that happened, and where was I going with this? Oh yeah. So with that, her mum has come to stay with us for a few days. So the mother-in-law, as I call it. She's a huge help, helping us out around the house, everything like that. Stuff that I can't do by myself because I'm a guy. Let's face it. But so anyway, we decided to put on a movie last night. We're watching The Big Short, and I had 2 man bars that day.
Oh, what a film!
Love that film. Love it. Ryan, what's his name? Gosling, and Steve Carell. Brad Pitt. Great movie. Anyway, so I'm sitting there, 2-hour long movie, and I feel like all the gas in my stomach just writhing, and usually I'm just let it out, vent it as normal, but I felt like by the end of that movie, when Homer became really fat and he didn't vent the nuclear gas and the thing's about to explode and they're like, one hi I felt like that, and I literally went to the bathroom, and this is no joke, like straight after the movie finished, like credits roll, I was like, okay, I gotta go bathroom, and literally 30 seconds. I didn't push it hard because I wanted to see how long ago it was. Like it sounded like it was like a lawnmower that had just started, and it just kept going and going and going and going. I couldn't believe it. It was insane. Irinil, how you doing, man? The graphic tees are hard to sew in. Yeah.
Well, that's true. Yeah, you can't really, depending on which ones you get, some of them are the weird, this one, I guess, is the tube design, so there's no actual side seam for you to sort of work with. It's a bit tough.
Certainly is. But, so I had that.
But they're also super easy to get, in terms of, replacements, so.
Well, now you can go to Big W and everything like that, and they got, mad graphics, all the retro kind of tees, the Star Wars and all that kind of stuff, I love that stuff now, and I'm looking forward to it.
I've gone and bought some more PlayStation ones because I can just fit into them now. There's no messing around. They go up to the counter and give me this one, and they're like, easy. They don't give a shit because they don't know.
You look like you can fit into that shirt, sir.
Random EB games, man. You don't know how important this is to me. He's like, I don't give a shit.
I walked into Zing, and on Zing they've got the wall of shirts, and they got all designs there, and I'm looking at that, and this is about a month ago. I'm like, soon.
I guarantee you could fit into them now.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I want to be able to go there and not get the 2XL and be like, I fit in this. Because that's the largest size that they go up to. So I want to be able to go in there, slam down one without an X in front of it, and say, I'll take that, sir. And then, just like you said, he'll have no idea how much that means to me. He's like, do you have a loyalty card? No.
You're welling up. You're like, yes, I do. And he's like, no. But that guy got really stoked in that Harry Potter shirt. I don't know what's going on.
No. I'm waiting for the Mandalorian shirt. Or the Dragon Ball Z shirt. They've got Dragon Ball Z shirts. They've got all sorts of stuff now. I'm just looking forward to that. Cody B, she will be mine. Oh, yes, she will be mine. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, please click that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Ryan here. Oh, I pointed the right way. How's that? I've worked it out. Ryan here. He is on his own YouTube channel called The Pop Culturist. Now, if this wasn't so slapped together last minute kind of stuff, right? Which I think I did pretty well with this background here. Microphone looks mint, I would put all that kind of stuff below in the description. But look up the Pop Culturist, right? Subscribe to his channel. He's an absolute legend and talks about wrestling and PlayStation stuff.
That's my wheelhouse.
And plus, he is also a Fact Guy Army member. So,
oh yeah,
yes, oh yeah. Time for that plug. Dan's Journey, welcome back, my man. I want to say a big welcome back to Dan's Journey. He's moved across Australia. He's gone through a bit of a hard time recently, trying to lose weight and do his own weight loss vloggy kind of thing. Welcome back, my man, and I hope that you are well. Okay. But yeah, so Ryan, I was kind of like a throw to you to start talking again. So how are you, man? What's new?
I'm good, man. Yeah, not much news on my end, man. It's just like, because even though I'm here in Victoria, I'm in country Victoria. I'm in Geelong, so we don't have the full force of the strong restrictions right now. And even then, because I work in disability day services, my role is still considered essential. So my life hasn't changed at all.
There you go.
It's actually really quite a big advantage. So at this entire time, I haven't stopped working. So
well, that's good, my man. Like, I mean, it has affected so many people. And for those that don't know, I work in finance, so I hear all the horror stories. People, not working, and they're struggling. And it's craziness down in Victoria at the moment. And I just I heard that there was like this breakthrough kind of vaccine that they've apparently, I don't know, you get the news story every second day, but apparently there's something big coming out of the University of Queensland or something like that.
The difficulty is that because like I myself have a bit of a science background, but like the difficulty is it's very it's cool and it's promising, but there's gotta be a lot of testing even before they do any sort of mass distribution, let alone like safely, because like how do you push it out to X amount of million Australians? You know what I mean?
Oh, just send it. We're doing it live, people. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You've got a few questions there, my man. Gary G in the house. How you doing, man?
So Dale Smith asks, Ryan, do you know the date for the PS5 yet? The date hasn't been given out yet. My prediction is probably middle of November. Let me have a quick squeeze. Where's my calendar at? And I'll be able to give you what my semi-educated guess would be.
While you're pulling up that information, I just a quick call out to Mark DB in the house. He says he's given us a $2 super chat.
Super.
Yep. So thank you so much for that one, my man. It is greatly appreciated. And while we're on his topic, I'm going to come straight back. Oh, sorry, Ryan, one second. 1 second, going to hold that thought, right? This is my stream. No, I'm just joking. Mark, right? I wanted to bring up this image and say, congratulations, my man. You have hit those massive double digits. I'm so freaking proud of you. Congratulations, my man. So, round of applause for Mark. It is the same Mark that gave us that super chat. Me love you long time. So thank you so much and congratulations.
Mark. Holy shit.
How good is it? And he didn't even get the dick pic in the reflection of the scales, which was nice.
Yeah, shout out to the pan in there. It's much appreciated. But like,
bit of pain.
It's like both you to have like we're having a friendly rivalry to get to 100. Because like for A, it's fun, and two, that's the most. So like, I can't imagine the elation that Mark must be feeling right now, looking down and seeing that number. It's got to be huge.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be huge. Delicate Stone in the house. How you doing, Lloyd?
Yeah,
good seeing you, my man. Mate, honestly, I cannot remember the last time I was double digits. Like, I was probably like in single digits of age. Well, I wasn't that fat when I was a kid, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly cannot remember the last time I looked down the scales and didn't see 3 digits.
Like, I remember being 100 in like year 8. And and that's probably the last time I remember. Like, I presume so. I would have been what, 14?
Wow, that's pretty. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, year 8.
So even then, like right now, and I'm what at so as of weigh-in this morning, I'm what 118.2, and I've not been that since before I moved to Geelong. So that's like 8 years.
Wow. Well, I will say this: I'm winning.
You are winning. You are winning.
I've got the advantage. I can still exercise, my man. I can still exercise, but
that's true.
Yeah. Were you the fat kid at school?
Oh,
like, were you the token fat kid, or were you one of many? Like, did you have a few fat kids, or were you like the one?
One of many. Like my friends group, we were all sort of like the large. Like, there was a couple in there that were larger. Like, but then of course there was a couple of weedy kids. There always are. But I have always been bigger. Yeah, I've always been the bigger kid in the group, which is very interesting. So, because I was born incredibly premature, right? Like 8 weeks or something brutal.
Wow.
yeah, somewhere around there.
Wow, 2 months. Jeez.
Yeah, something fucking gnarly. Like, it wasn't. Well, I wasn't gonna go well. I didn't expect. Like, in short, I was thin for like the first 6, 7, like painfully thin for the first like 6, 7 years of my life. And I don't know what happened. So it was a situation of like, oh, cool, he's not like, totally cool. So it was never like they're just happy that I was alive, let alone like fat. So, I ain't got no complaints.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I tried to bring something up on the screen and it just kind of froze you up mid-sentence, so I only caught the start and the finish of that one. Oh, interesting. Well, 9 out of 10 scientists all agree that being dead is not good for your health. But Dan's journey says he's good. Negative for COVID. Severe chest infection is good news for me for a change. Well, I mean, severe chest infection is never good news, man. I hope I don't get a sinus infection for the COVID test now. Yeah, man. Because like what happened with me is that when I went to go get the COVID test, and I don't mean to keep talking about me, but this is my fucking channel, so I'm going to do it. Anyway, so I had to go get the COVID test. Oh, Ryan? Hold on. Can you hear talk? Guys, are we okay? Are we okay now? Can you hear us? Can you hear us? My sound's breaking up too. Ooh, jeez. What have I done? I've ruined this chat. That's not good. Let me see what I got going on here. Okay. It's a bit unusual. Alright, how about now? Are we good, guys? Nah. I think I've broken the stream, people. Yes. Let me take a look here. We've got good connection. So you can't hear Ryan. Is that right? Okay, so they can't hear Ryan. What did Lloyd just send me? He sent me something. Okay. What I'm going to do, Ryan, is I'm going to call you back. All right? Let's do that. Start with that one. Process of elimination. So, he's gone. All right. Now, for me, I'm going to try this. Bear with us, guys. 1 minute. All right. How does that sound, people? Ryan, are you there? Great. But it looks okay. Yeah, it sounds like we're okay now, I think. Are we good, Ryan? Talk. Well, that's not good. Hmm. Can I? I could end. I could. Yeah. Maybe reset Skype. Might need to do that. All right. Sorry, guys. Bear with us. Do apologise. Okay, how do we sound? Please. Ryan, you need to talk. Yeah, good man, good. Yeah, it's extremely staticky. I think I'm going to have to restart this stream. I have to restart OBS. All right, ladies and gents, I'm so sorry about this. We're doing it live. All right. Hopefully I'll be back. If not, I'll quickly set up another live stream, okay? Bear with us, please. Bear. Okay, hold on. I'm going to change back to this one. Okay, how are we now? I've reset OBS. Hopefully we sound a bit better. Reset OBS.
That's it. That did it.
We're perfect, ladies and gentlemen. We figured it out.
That's it. That did it. That did it. Woo!
We're doing it live.
Yeah. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking with me. You guys are absolutely dedicated, so thank you so much. Don't forget to smash that like button. Give us some encouragement, or dislike if you dislike all of that kind of stuff.
Dislike problems.
Yeah, dislike problems. Reptile Matty, good seeing you, my man. Welcome.
Yeah, so to add to the discussion we're having before, so they were asking what my thoughts on the what PS5 date would be.
Yes.
So, and it was also pointed out by that man-shaped craft guy with my little backyard. So, my scene behind me. Yeah, so as I mentioned, as Ash mentioned, like I work in games press or enthusiast press as my side hustle. I've been doing that for like 6 years. So I've been covering PlayStation pretty much exclusively for all that time. So my opinion comes with about the same opinion as everyone else. Yeah, so my prediction is probably about mid-November, probably the 13th, because it's a Friday. It would make sense for it to drop on a Friday. However, I'm also wanting it to take place on the 6th, which is the week before, because that's my birthday, and that would be amazing. But yeah, and I think it's going to be hitting about $800 for the disc version. You will probably see about $50 difference on the disc-less version. And so in that chat, they've also, Dale Smith also asked, do you go digital or disc? I would go disc, because that way you can play all the old PS4 games you already have. And obviously Australian internet's getting better, so it's not a bad thing to go all digital, but it is also just cheaper to discs for the moment.
But also, like, I mean, it can take up less room on your hard drive, I could imagine, as well. Like, if you, have a few games on disc. I don't know. Who am I? I'm an idiot. I don't know anything.
But in terms of the Xbox Series X, as asked by Gary G, I throw at the same time. One of the big reasons is both companies are really sort of playing this game of chicken, where neither of them want to commit to like giving a date, so they can undercut the other person. So that way, if someone says November 13th, the other person can be like, "Ha, 6th in your face."
It's funny whenever there's a new gen console that comes out, it's literally like just like the Cold War, like all over again.
It is pretty much like that. And additionally, because they know that like the world is a little bit shit right now and not everyone has disposable income, they're trying their best to not announce the price yet, just to sort of stay off any gnarliness. There will be some retaliation, I guess.
Quick shout out to Moo Grace, says he was going to offer up a flux capacitor to fix the issue. Thank you so much. I would have loved that. And Paul McDonald, good morning from the UK. Good seeing you, my man. I hope you're doing very well. Paul McDonald runs his own weight loss journey, and he's trying to lose 100 pounds, and he's doing all right. And yeah, Gary G says thinking around the same price as the Pretty Ship 4.
It's the Pretty Ship 4. I think we'll be slightly more. Think more PS3 prices. Probably your closer bet.
Yeah, so I hear they make games on computers now. Like, I'm an Xbox guy. I had an Xbox 360, so I naturally progressed to the Xbox One because all my Microsoft shit's set up, and I'm used to the controller. It makes sense to me, but it looks like the new PS5 controller and the Xbox controller had a love child. Should I say?
Yeah, they bumped and they made this bit of a bulky ass controller. I like it.
Yeah. They cuddled too long, and then you go. Huh. There we go, new controller. What have we got here in the chat? The Manshake Crappy guy says NBA 2K21 PS5 versions already in our ordering system at work. Well, there you go.
Same as Assassin's Creed Valhalla and a couple of other titles that like are pretty much known to be cross generation. A lot of those SKUs are appearing, so you can go and pre-order them now. Like no date, of course, but you can pre-order them preemptively.
Oh, my mate Jono 2J is in the house. I missed a call from Vodafone. Problems with Sputnik satellite, maybe. Jono, I've known him for like a decade over. He's one of my best mates, and like every time his phone contract comes up due, he's like, he says, during the entire 2 years, he's like, Vodafone is so shit. No matter where I am, there's no reception or anything like that. He always has troubles with it. And then 2 years later, he's just going to sign up with Vodafone again. And he does. It took him like, I don't know, 6 to 8 years at the time I known him to get off Vodafone. But besides that, he's a really good mate of mine. And Ethan in the house. Hey Ethan, how you doing, my man? Good seeing you. We need to have a jam on the Xbox, Ash. Or Gary says. Gary, feel free to add me. My name is Munkazoid. Munkazoid. Munkazoid.
What is the origin of Munkazoid?
Munkazoid is a culmination of a nickname for my little daughter. So she turned...
The monkey?
Yeah, she was a little monkey. And then she was a monkey robot. And then Monkey Robot, which is a Monkazoid. There you go.
Oh, I love it. I like it.
So it's completely unique, and no one else has that name, which is great.
Yeah, so I didn't go all that creative with my PlayStation Network name. It's just Betson.
Oh,
it's literally just my surname.
Are you a wizard? Where'd you get that name from? That's amazing.
Well, Betson, that's my surname. I just easy done.
Sarcasm
yeah.
lost.
Yeah, and I'm gone with it. Like I said, I put no thought into it. I was like, because everyone's like, oh, my name's this. I'm like, Betson. Holy shit, it's not taken.
What was Randy Marsh's name on
Loves to Splooge.
No, that was Stan. Oh no! Carl's dad, when he's the internet troll. What's his name?
Oh, Bilbo Swaggins.
No, it's
It was Bilbo Swaggins. No, Bilbo Swaggins was the other guy.
Carl's dad. He becomes an internet troll.
Yeah, I know Bilbo Swaggins was the informant that he dealt with. Bieber Hole Six. No, not
No, that's one of my subscribers.
What is it?
Oh, it's driving me crazy.
Because I'm a fan. Because I just picked up season 23 on the DVDs,
ooh.
which is it's the only ever DVD I buy is the South Park. God, it's killing me.
It is killing me too. Ladies and gentlemen, please put us out of our misery. Look up Kyle's dad's troll name. It's like Skank Hunt or something like that.
It is Skank Hunt. Skank Hunt, yeah.
Yeah, it's something like that. I got that, somewhere. NSK says, passing by before the footy starts, go Melbourne. Boo.
Skank Hunt 42.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Already there. You didn't even need me.
Oh, well, the Nev Dev. Good seeing you, mate.
And the Nev Dev coming through. Nev
Dev in the house. But look, I'm looking forward to the game tonight. Ryan, feel free to have a little.
No, go ahead.
The Parramatta Eels are playing the Melbourne Storm. Melbourne Storm are pretty much the benchmark for every single season that has been in the last 10 years. Even they are so underpowered tonight. A lot of their stars are out. They're still a threat, just because there's that sort of like unknown about like the young guns that have come through, and they're all under the same coaching umbrella as Craig Bellamy. So the Eels are pretty much full strength. They're going through a slump at the moment, but the good news is that tonight is a completely dry track. It's so windy here in Australia that even Bankwest, which is known for all its dew and wetness, on any given winter night, and there's been no rain or anything like that for days, no heavy rain. I believe that it should be a fast track. It will play into the Eels' favour. They'll be able to offload and play that.
Oh, an unhappy child.
You might need to go do dad things.
I might. I'll let you talk. While I do dad things.
Allow them to play that expansive style footy that the Eels have been known for earlier in the year. So look, I'm not going to say put your house on it. I'm not confident because we haven't beat Melbourne Storm in forever. But we haven't played Melbourne Storm at Bankwest. I can't think of the last time that we have played Melbourne Storm anywhere but Amy Park. So I'm keen to see what happens. It is their game to lose. They've got all the elements to win it and really secure a top 2 spot. So it's up to the Eels tonight. And recent form has not left me to be confident. But they did have a 5-day turnaround. So who knows, my man? Jono, go the Storm. Yeah, man. Well, look, I'm hoping that we can get to, because Jono lives up that way, but I'd love to get out to a game at Newcastle, Central Coast, once this whole COVID thing kind of ends. Cody B says, I've tipped the Storm 1-12, which is hard to do as parapet. Yeah, man. Moses injured in warm-up, is he? Don't say that, Dale. Don't say that. That isn't good. That's not good at all. Who would get the call up? Like, would they move Takarangi in? I don't know. Anyway, enough about sports. Welcome back, Ryan. Is everything okay?
So you can go from your legit sports. I'm talking my pretend sports because Monday is WWE SummerSlam.
Oh yes, So for all those who don't know, Ryan is an aficionado of WWE wrestling.
Look at that. I'm just a big mark, but it's cool.
It's a what?
I'm sorry, a mark. A mark is essentially like a big wrestling fan.
Yeah, he's one of those.
Insider wrestling dumb terms. Yeah.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Why do you keep popping like that? Your screen keeps moving. I'm gonna lock you. Yeah, you're locked down.
That's cool.
Thanks for reminding me, Cody. I got to put my tips in. So live tips are Eels over Storm. That's my pick for tonight.
Do you ever tip against your team? I know that's a cardinal rule.
I do.
You never tip against your team.
I do. Being an Eels fan, you pretty much have to if you ever want to get ahead in the tips. I'm going to pick Storm actually. I'm going to actually sacrifice that myself. I'm going to pick Storm. So even if we do lose, I still win a tip. You keep popping. What is with that? Oh my god. We're doing it live, people. Now he's
You're now reminding me that I should probably do my tips, my fantasy football.
Ah, yes, fantasy football.
There's no. I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. So you're back in place. So I'm gonna go for the Dragons over the Broncos, easy one. Raiders over the Titans, easy one. Roosters over the Tigers. Or This is an actual danger game for the Roosters, believe it or not, because they're so injured. I actually believe Tigers are in with half a shot. I expect it to be a very close one. Rabbits over the Eagles. I'm going to pick the Bulldogs over the Warriors because they're due. Like, they had a really good game. And Knights over the Cowboys. So yeah, they're my tips for that fat guy's tips. So if you want to go do a multi, don't do those because you'll probably lose.
Is it a that fat guy lock or a that fat guy shoe in?
My lock of the week. I need to get a great big lock. Cody B says tipping against your team is fine, gambling against them. Ash, do you know the famous wrestling move 619? Ryan, do you know what that is?
Of course I do.
What is that?
Rey Mysterio.
Jeez, there you go, Rey Mysterio.
And his son, Dominic Mysterio, is having his debut match at SummerSlam against Seth Rollins. He's got the shit kicked out of him with some kendo sticks, so he looks like crap. I'm very keen to see how this goes. He's going to win.
Is that where the Little John and the East Side Boys got... Oh no, that's 369. 369. Damn. We'll sucker to the one more time. Get low.
Yeah. So the fun fact, if you're into like old early 2000s new metal, yeah, like POD do the theme for Rey Mysterio, a band that no one remembers anymore, but that's my wheelhouse. New metal is my shit.
Speaking of your shit, it'll be so awesome if everyone would just click like on this video. And that would be you may have noticed a few people in there have little fat guy logos next to the name every time they comment. That's because they've joined the Fat Guy Army. They've seen enough benefit to support this channel with a little tiny subscription, and that gets some members only perks. I did a full session of Diamond Dallas Page yoga on a live stream just for my members. And I give them a little bit of insight into my life outside of this vlog, which is, I pretty much put everything out there for you guys. But feel free to join up if you haven't already. Yeah, we're going to start wrapping this up soon because I only wanted to do...
Yeah, because it's footy time.
It's just about footy time. I was just wanting to do a quick stream tonight. And Ryan, I definitely want to get you back on because I'm having a lot of fun doing this. And
man, I'm down.
Minus the audio issues, I think we've done all right, And, we might need to, come up with, topics to talk about. But, I obviously, guys, I do have, comments that I did want to go through this week. So I'm planning to go through a few of them over Sunday's live stream. I'm still planning to do a stream on Sunday, so I've got a bunch of them here. So please, if you want to, sorry, didn't mean to cut you out there, Ryan. If you want to, have your, comments up in lights on my live stream, feel free to comment on my videos. Just, even if you don't like what I'm putting out there, I need the feedback. So, if you like what I'm doing, just put it out there. Say, hey, this kind of video is good, or I don't like this, or, there's anything that you want to add to the video, please, I implore you, please, throw us a like, dislike, comment, and that kind of stuff. Let us know where I'm going right and wrong, because it really means a lot.
Also, in the chat, Delicate Stone, woo, metal. Man, me and Lloyd and I, we've connected on this band called Static X. I had no idea he was a fan. I've been a fan since I was like 13 years old, and I was stalking his Facebook to find a picture for a Photoshop. I spotted it. I'm like, oh, and it turns out we were at the exact same concert last year, and we were like probably within meters of each other because we were both on the old man stands to the right because we were too old to get into the mosh pit. So it's very likely we may have been actual meters away from each other, and we had no idea that we were.
So did you see Lloyd throw his undies up on the stage, or was that just...
No, I didn't actually, which is a big shame. But it's funny, now that I remember seeing a very handsome dude with a beard near me. I'm like, that's the one handsome dude with a beard over there.
It couldn't have been
Lloyd.
So
it's very possible. It may not have been Lloyd.
Lloyd, he's a Delicate Stone. He does covers of he's been called the songbird of our generation. Like, he does covers, and his voice is haunting, and he takes the shape of a unicorn. It's amazing. So feel free to subscribe to his channel, show him a bit of love. He actually created that fat guy logo up here with his own brain and his own hand and his own art. He's absolutely a legend. So thank you so much for that one. Yeah, we're going to wrap it up here, ladies and gentlemen. So please click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Ryan, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm sorry, guys, it wasn't as long as I would have liked. I would have loved to have done a live stream of the footy, my commentary and all that. But like I said, Angela's kind of made her, house, her fort, her couch fort in the lounge room, and she's recovering from her surgery yesterday. So I really need to honor that, respect that, and not encroach on her too much. So thank you very much for being here, Ryan. It's greatly appreciated.
No worries, man. So I'm happy to come back whenever.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I'll be a bit more prepared next time. We won't have those technical issues.
Yeah, well, that's damn sports won't get in the way.
Damn sports, those children. Shake harder, son. All right. Anyway, guys, look, I love every single one of you. There's absolutely nothing that you can do about it. And also subscribe to Ryan's channel. He'll comment down below. So everybody, good night. So long. Salutations. Bye-bye.